The world's been hearing an awful lot about facial recognition technology and all-screen display formats in the iPhone X. But what Apple is actually launching into the Irish market now are these handsets, the iPhone 8 and the iPhone 8 Plus. Should you upgrade? Is there any difference between these and the iPhone 7? Or should you wait for the iPhone X? Well, we've had both these devices for the last week, and this is what we found.
Now, one of the most obvious differences in the design of the iPhone 8 is actually the glass back on the phone itself. Now, aesthetically, this looks quite nice. It's toughened glass as well, but it actually serves a practical purpose, and that's because it allows the iPhone 8 to engage in wireless charging. Now, Android phones have had this for some time, but this is the first iPhone that you've been able to wirelessly charge on a pad like this. You simply put the iPhone on the pad. As long as the pad is plugged in, it starts charging immediately. The battery life is also a little bit better than the iPhone 7, while the speakers have been bumped up by about 25%. Finally, it's also water resistant and dust resistant. The other major feature about the iPhone 8 is the camera. So Apple takes its cameras very, very seriously, and just like the iPhone 7 range, the iPhone 8 has one camera, while the bigger iPhone 8 Plus has two cameras, a wide angle and a telephoto lens. Now, Apple says that it has made the camera sensors bigger. Essentially what this means is it lets in more light. Together with the optical stabilization in the camera, that makes for better, steadier photos in low light scenarios. The other major feature that Apple is talking about with the iPhone 8, particularly the iPhone 8 Plus, is its new portrait mode features. Now, essentially, this allows you to take sharper, more dramatic photos of a person with a blurred out background or a special lighting effect. The iPhone 8 can also handle augmented reality, which is imposing virtual objects in the environment around you. Where augmented reality should come into its own is in the realm of games like Pokemon, where you can have a game character around you in the real world. Utilities will also be interesting as well, because you'll be able to measure rooms and do things like that. It's supposed to be the next big technology vying with virtual reality, and Apple is investing in it in a big, big way. So the iPhone 8 can also shoot 4K video at 60 frames per second, which is a really high standard, and it can shoot slow motion at 240 frames per second. All in all, the iPhone 8 probably has the best camera on the market in any phone.
So what's the verdict? Well, the iPhone 8 is a really solid upgrade on the iPhone 7, and that means it's probably about the best phone you can buy at the moment. Now, it's not going to be as good as the iPhone X, but the iPhone X may not be out till Christmas, and it's going to cost €300 more. So if you're in the market for a really decent smartphone with a really good camera, also that's future-proof, this is a really good option.